you! Holy shit!
Welcome back to Awful Movie Reviews.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Star Trek.
Just after the release of Gremlins, there was a series of small creature movie ripoffs. The one that we all think about is Critters, but there were others like Ghoulies, and I put this week's movie Troll in that exact same category. But just before we get going, if there's a bad movie you'd like me to review, just leave a comment down below.
Well, then you have come to the right guy.
And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to never miss out on another bad movie review every Friday and cult horror movie review every Tuesday.
No.
Now, Troll is a weird one. Surprisingly, there are several actors who had starred or would go on to star in much better things, like Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Seinfeld, she's got a part in here, and Noah Hathaway stars as the young boy. 2 years ago, he was given the role of Atreyu in Neverending Story, which was a smash hit. But appearing in a bad movie like Troll is nothing to brag about.
Doesn't make any difference to me at all.
First of all, going into the film, I was expecting to get a movie full of trolls, but there's actually only one troll in the entire production. I must confess that I felt kind of ripped off, like if the movie was trolling me.
I got you! I got you!
That's probably why the title is just Troll, but I digress. A family moves into a new apartment complex. The young girl is attacked by an overweight and snotty troll who has a magic ring with a tiny needle that comes out of it. He uses it to kidnap her and take her identity, which is why she starts acting like a real retard as she goes sporadic and even barges into people's homes without asking. And the parents are super useless and very weak. They legit have no idea how to handle their own child. They just let her do whatever she wants.
Hey, Mom, what's the matter with Wendy?
What do you mean?
She's different.
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't know, maybe her kid running around all over the place like a complete crazy person? Is that not enough? When she comes into people's apartments, she turns into a troll again, and using her ring, she stings her victims. They turn into plant pods at first, and out of those comes a whole forest, and then a bunch of different mythical creatures. We've got elves, nymphs, oh, and even the creature from the Black Lagoon. And they slowly start taking over the building. They even have some sort of a theme song where we see them all singing together. Wow, the Jackson 5 must just be shitting themselves. To be honest, while the special effects aren't trash, the animatronics really are goofy ass looking and cartoonish. I can appreciate that they put a lot of work into this, and that the monsters get quite a bit of screen time, but yeah, if only they had more money. The young boy is the only one who slowly realizes that his sister is actually the troll in disguise. He tries to warn his parents and everyone else, but nobody believes him. And that's one of the moments where this falls really short. It could have been interesting and suspenseful to see a build-up like that. But instead, some parts of this movie were severely uninteresting. I felt like hooking up some electrodes onto my nipples just to get a bit of mental stimulation, because I wasn't getting any while watching this. And when I wasn't bored to tears, I was losing brain cells whenever a part that was supposed to be comedic came on.
I just don't understand any of this.
Yes, Troll is not only a horror film, but is supposed to be a comedy horror film. And is it funny? No, not really. Most of the comedy is hit and miss, to say the least.
Did you get me, Harry boy?
Yes, sir.
Good.
There were a couple moments which made me smile, but overall I was cringing at the movie's wooden humor more than anything else. Cringing so hard that I almost broke my jaw while grinding my teeth. Especially with that long scene at the beginning, where the family is introduced to the different eccentric characters that live in the building. I asked myself, what the hell was I watching? There's even a scene where the father dances like an idiot on some terrible music. Seriously, someone please kill me!
I'm just doing my aerobics.
Is that your idea of aerobics? What is wrong with this guy? And guess what the father's name is? Harry Potter. Yeah, I'm not even joking. A Harry Potter living in a fantasy world, and that was 11 years before J.K. Rowling wrote her famous book series. What a big coincidence. There's a character living in the building who we find out is actually a witch in disguise, and when things start to get serious, or Yeah, you could say that. She takes all of her fancy fantasy weapons and tries to defeat the evil doings of the troll. But first of all, not only is she not really reactive, considering she had her suspicions about what was going on, and she is a supernatural being after all, but she just sat there in her chair painting. And when she finally decides to face the evil creatures, she fails and gets her ass kicked in like 5 minutes. And then she gets turned into an ugly tree stump. Pretty big glow down if you ask me. So now, it's for this annoying kid that it's up to him to save his sister and kill the monsters, and I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like his chances. Bottom line, I really didn't like Troll. It's largely forgettable. There's been talk about doing a remake for some time now, and I think that it's not such a bad idea. If the tone is more serious, the script is better written, the acting of better quality, the special effects not as goofy, and maybe some gore, that could actually turn out to be something good to watch. But for now, what an awful movie.